welcome back to the final day of the Signature Program Blueprint Challenge. We've come a long way in a short period of time. And today we will focus on building a sustainable program. So this is where we ensure that your program can thrive and make a lasting impact in your community. Before we dive into today's topic, let's recap the challenge and the progress we've made so far. Through this 5-day challenge, we've clarified your nonprofit's mission and vision, understood your target audience's needs, designed a signature program that aligns with your goals, and explored branding and marketing strategies to promote your program effectively. So today, we'll focus on building a sustainable program for long-term success and impact. So let's back up just a little bit and ask the question, what is sustainability? So a sustainable program can continue to operate and create an impact over an extended period of time. It involves securing the necessary resources, building strong partnerships, and gaining community support. So by ensuring the sustainability of your program, you can make a lasting difference and continue to serve your target audience effectively. So one of the key aspects of sustainability is securing funding for your program. So here are some strategies to consider when you are thinking about your long-term viability. Grants and funding opportunities. I know you hear this a lot. This isn't something you're going to be able to do probably right away, but in the long term, you can find grants and funding opportunities for your programs. And all you'll need to do is research and then apply for the grants and funding opportunities that align with your program's mission and objectives. You're going to look for foundations, government agencies, and corporate sponsors supporting similar causes. Like I said, this is something that you're probably going to wait 2 to 3 years before you'll be able to do this competitively. But it's something that you can think about in the long term. Now, individual donations is where you're going to start. And so develop a donor cultivation strategy to attract donors passionate about your cause and specifically about your solution that your program brings. You're going to build relationships with potential donors through personalized outreach, events, and storytelling. Then some other options are corporate sponsorships. So you can explore partnerships with businesses and corporations that share your values and are vested in your program's impact. That's important. They are invested in your impact, the outcomes that your program produces. So you're going to seek sponsorship opportunities, employee engagement initiatives, and cause-related marketing campaigns. And then number 4 is crowdfunding. You're going to leverage online crowdfunding techniques to raise funds for your program. You're going to develop a compelling campaign that communicates the impact of your program and encourages people to contribute. Then the next big bucket that you're going to think about is building partnerships. And this is another important aspect of sustainability. So here are some strategies that you may want to consider. Building partnerships can include collaborating with other nonprofits. So you can identify other nonprofits or organizations that share similar goals or serve a similar target audience. And then explore opportunities for collaboration, resource sharing, and joint programs to maximize impact. An example of this is I was once a grant writer for a clinic, a dental clinic. And one of the problems that they had was getting people to the clinic. A lot of times, if they had a car, gas was an issue. There was just a lot of obstacles with just physically getting to the dental clinic. So what I did, because I knew another nonprofit that did transportation, I connected the two organizations. They were able to write grants together, so that that nonprofit was paid, and the other nonprofit, the dental clinic, was able to get clients in, overcoming an obstacle. So that's an example of how you can collaborate with other nonprofits. They don't have to be exactly doing something similar to what you're doing. It might be that they can help fill a gap that, or help overcome an obstacle that your target audience has, and you have the same target audience. There's just two different needs there, and the needs overlap. So that's something to think about, not just a nonprofit doing something similar, but maybe it's just a nonprofit that fills a gap that you have, or that your target audience has, that creates an obstacle. Number 2, engage with community leaders and influencers. So you're going to build relationships with your community leaders, the influencers in your community, and key stakeholders who can support and advocate for your program. You're going to seek endorsements, partnerships, or speaking opportunities to amplify your message and reach a wider audience. Speaking opportunities also can translate into dollars. So make sure that you are thinking along those lines too. And I think I said it in the other video. In case you missed it, a term that you may need to know is key stakeholders. Stakeholders is anyone with a vested interest in your program or your nonprofit. Since we're talking about programs, we'll center ourselves on your program's stakeholders. This is your donors, your participants, and then anyone else who has a vested interest in your program succeeding. So that's what we're talking about there. All right, number 3, seek in-kind support. This is often overlooked, and it can be substantial to your budget. So explore partnerships with businesses or individuals who can provide in-kind support. Now, what is in-kind support? This can be pro bono services, this can be donated goods or items, or it can be volunteer assistance. These are all things that are considered in-kind. And what in-kind does is it reduces the operational costs, and it will help you expand the resources available for your program. So if your program is all volunteer, the volunteers are providing in-kind to your program, and that can significantly reduce the cost of the program. If your program has physical goods that you would have to buy. For example, I worked for a Meals on Wheels at one point, and we had a program where we gave pet food out to the seniors. Well, we would go and ask for donations of that pet food. So we didn't have to buy it out of our budget, but then we were able to pass that on to the seniors that we had with pets. So that is something else that you can think about. And then the last thing is to establish an advisory board. So you can form an advisory board comprised of experts, community leaders, and then any individuals with relevant experience who can guide and support your program. Sometimes you may even want to add some program participants to this advisory board to help you with needs and just the practicality of what you're doing. You may think it's a great idea, but it may not be as practical as you think. And so sometimes having your participants on this advisory board can help too. But whoever you get, you want to make sure that their experience and networks can help strengthen your program's impact and sustainability. All right. The last thing that we are going to do is to create an action plan to launch and monitor success of this program. So it's really important to create this action plan so that you can really have monitor your success over time. So here are the key steps to your action plan. So the first thing is to set clear goals and objectives. You're going to define specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound or SMART goals for your program. You outline the key milestones and indicators of success that will help you track progress. Number 2, you're going to develop a timeline. Create a timeline outlining the steps and deadlines for launching and implementing your program. Assign responsibilities, very important. Assign responsibilities to key members or volunteers to ensure accountability and timely execution. Number 3, you're going to monitor and evaluate. So regularly monitor and evaluate the success of your program against the defined goals and objectives. You're going to collect data, measure impact, and solicit participant, stakeholder, and partner feedback. You can use this information to make informed decisions and continuously improve your program. And number 4, communicate and celebrate. Make sure you are celebrating those milestones. So you're going to regularly communicate the progress and impact of your program to your stakeholders, your donors, community, your partners. And then you're going to share your success stories, your testimonials, and updates to build trust and engagement. Celebrate your milestones and achievements to acknowledge the collective effort and inspire continued support. And I know a lot of times we don't celebrate the milestones because we are so caught up in moving forward that we forget where we are and what it took to get there. So I do want to encourage you to sit back and look at the milestones. And when you reach those milestones, make sure you celebrate. Put it out in an email blast. Put it on social media. Let people know how how big or small this thing is to your program, to your continued advancement of your program. It really does help bring in supporters and help them feel accomplished just as much as you. Okay, guess what? You have made it through the program. So let's celebrate this milestone, and congratulations on completing the Signature Program Blueprint Challenge. You've done it. You've taken significant steps towards designing a signature program that aligns with your nonprofit's mission and creates a lasting impact. So, one last reminder, we will be taking down the entire challenge on Tuesday. It will go away from the group. So you have until next Tuesday. And like I said, I'm not sure when on Tuesday, but you have the weekend and you have Monday to catch up or do anything that you need to do as far as the challenge goes, but it will come down on Tuesday. So just make sure that you have done everything that you need before Tuesday. If you would like more time, you can extend your the videos with the VIP upgrade. It's $10. You get an extension of being able to view the videos. You get templates and samples. There is a launch template. Just about every day there is some sort of template in one of the two programs. So you've got the VIP for 10, the all access pass, which gives you unlimited access to the videos, everything in the essentials, everything in the VIP package. And then you get even more templates. I know that there is a launch template. There are some templates that are, or actually samples that are cause specific. And then there's 50 plus fundraising ideas. You've got workbooks in both the VIP and the all access pass for each day to help focus you on what we were doing each day. So if you want to extend this challenge, maybe things happened, you didn't have the time that you needed to get this or to go through this challenge, and this weekend's crazy too, certainly go ahead and get one of the packages to extend the viewing and get those templates. I mean, the templates are really good, and they're going to help you do things a whole lot faster. You're not going to have to figure out what needs to be done, how you need to do it. It'll be there. So I'll put the links in the comments in case you are interested in upgrading to either one of those packages so that you can get things done a lot faster. The samples are great too, because it really gives you an idea. It's really good inspiration, if nothing else, so that you can go, oh, that's what needs to be there, or I hadn't thought about that part. So like I said, links will be in the comments if you're interested. All right, we are done for the week. So just remember, building a sustainable program requires ongoing effort, but you can make a lasting difference with the right strategies and action plans. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I have enjoyed being with you and walking you through this. I wish you all all the best in your program's success. Keep up the good work, and I will see you in the group. So have a great weekend.